What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Joey Fizzes. Got the 07 GSXR out today. About to bring it to the shop. Get some tires. Rubber's getting a little low. So, yeah. Fucking thread starting to show. No good. So I want to discuss today with you guys the top 5 things that I love the most about my 07 GSXR. And I'm going to have to say for number 1, seating position. So unlike the other bikes, like the R6, the GSXR, and the CBR 600RR, I feel like personally the GSXR is the most comfortable, even for long rides. I got this bike in Rockland, upstate New York, and it was roughly a 3.5 hour ride back, and my wrists weren't killing me and my back wasn't on fire, which is a plus. So number 2, mirrors. I have to say on this bike itself, very visible mirrors. They're not out of reach, easy to adjust. I know a lot of people say these mirrors come loose, and personally I've seen in videos the mirrors wobbling around. I just don't have those problems with it. I tighten them up and they stay in place. So that's for number 2. Number 3, sound. I love the sound of the GSXR. It's hands down, I think personally, the best sounding bike. Unless you're comparing it to an H2R, then there's really no comparison. The bike originally had a landline GP exhaust on it. I wasn't a huge fan of the sound, honestly. I know some of you guys out there love the landlines, but I needed something a little bit louder. So I went on eBay, I found a Shorty 2 Brothers exhaust. It's roughly around like $230. I know they're going around like $450 brand new, and I have to say the exhaust was in really good condition, practically brand new. All the rivets were in, and overall really good condition. Gotta love that unparalleled sound when you're screaming through the RPM, hitting that power band. There's nothing like it. Number 4, looks. Now I think personally the 07 year for the GSXR is the best looking out of all of them. I can't really say the same about the new ones because they rounded out the front headlight, and I think personally it's just a really ugly design. I wish GSXR would go back to their roots and just not overdue. Number 5, integrated turn signals. I think this was a really smart design to come out of the factory with, and not to mention that the Suzukis all come with steering dampeners. They're located right underneath the triple tree, which is another really smart design coming from the factory. And this is just why the GSXR is my favorite bike personally. I don't know why they get so much hate. They're overall really good bikes. They're fast, they look good, they sound good, they're comfortable. There's everything to love about these bikes. Unfortunately, they earned a really bad reputation, from squidlets ripping through the gears at 16,000 RPMs and bumper-to-bumper traffic. This is why people get a bad rap with these bikes. And I can't stress this topic enough. Always wear gear. Whether it's to the store or on a ride with your friends, always wear gear. It's so important. I'll tell you from personal experience, going down at roughly 70 miles an hour on my elbow, I broke my toe, I hit my head. I was lucky to be alive after my crash. So even riding the GSXR, I'm always geared up, and hopefully that'll never happen again, but if it does, I'm prepared. And getting a good DOT, and I personally recommend ECE certified helmets are one of the best, because the ECE goes through a series of tests that are a bit stronger than the DOT. So make sure to grab yourself a really good ECE certified, DOT certified helmet. You could go as far as Snell certified, which Arai makes, but overall you don't want to go off on eBay or Amazon buying these cheap helmets. When you go down, the helmet's going to detonate. You want a helmet that's going to protect you and to the fullest. Because remember, it's not about how you look riding, but it's about being safe and riding safe, and overall enjoying the whole experience of being on a motorcycle, which I think a lot of us tend to forget as time goes on and as we progress as riders, that these are really fast machines and they could potentially kill you if you don't respect them. So make sure ECE certified helmet, good gear, learn to control the wrist. You got to do everything in slower motions. You know, the bike's going to react to the way you treat it. So if you're super twitchy, super jerky on the bike, that's what it's going to give. Always a smooth roll on, everything slow motion. And I do not recommend starting on a 600 class cc bike. Start off on something small, like a little over 300, and work your way up gradually. Because I'll tell you, if I didn't start on my 3 or even my 250, things could have probably been a lot worse. Well, pulling into CPM Motorsports, super reputable guys, they always hook it up. About to throw these Michelin Pilot Powers on. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the follow-up video.